Yo, what's going on, guys? Crimson here with the second installment of my Loot Routes series. And today we're going to be going towards uh, the rally side. And I did jump out a little bit late here. I was locked in my dorm room, so random people don't walk in on me. So, after not the last update, this game was updated today morning or yesterday morning, not really sure. Um, but I think 2 updates ago, 2 updates, 1 update ago, something like that. The developers added in a bunch of other chests around the map because there wasn't a lot of variety as to where you could go to find chests and weapons. So one of the places they added this was in the rally area, and if you land where I am landing, you will find sometimes there'll be 2 chest spawns, and usually there'll be a bunch of weapons at the top of this of the little patio area. And okay, so no one's been here. That's good. Usually this top part, you see there's a chest down there. Usually there'll be 2 chests. So they have a shotgun. Obviously there's also a house that you can go check. But this is usually a safer spot to land now. A lot of people know about this. So it's one of the more safe routes to take if you wanted to land somewhere and not really face a lot of enemies, I guess. There are some people that obviously know about this spot. You know, uh, now that I made a video and you know you're gonna go tell your friends, stuff like that. So a lot of people are gonna know about it. But there's a spot that no one really knows about. I haven't really seen a video that's been made about this yet. I may be wrong. It's just I haven't seen one personally. So if someone has put it out there, then it will be getting popular sooner, and there will be a lot of people coming here. But before that happens, if you do come in and start off here, you should be in pretty good shape because most often, or more likely than not, there's a chest spawn in this house, and there's sometimes 2 chest spawns. Oh, I need to get some wood. 2 chest spawns back where I landed. So you should get a very good start off to your game when you come over here. I'm gonna go shopping. So far when I've done it, I haven't really had that many challenges as to coming here and not really having a good gun. Most of the time I do have a good gun and it's not that challenging. That's not what I meant to put that. That's there. Go here. Actually, no. Oops. Put this at the back. There we go. Be sure I heard someone. Okay, so from here on, normally I go towards the circle from here. Okay, I see someone. Looks like he has a pickaxe. I'm not sure, but did he see me? No, he did not. Okay. Oh, poor guy didn't have anything on him. So from here on, since I'm inside the circle, like, you can kind of go wherever it's your heart pleases. Sometimes, usually, like, I will come up here. This guy seems like he searched here. Someone searched here. But if you do this fast enough, you can probably get to the little shack and then to this house, and you'll find some decent loot most of the time. Yeah, it looks like this house wasn't looted, or it was, and they other stuff. Yeah, this house was looted. They just decided to leave a shotgun here. Don't know who looted this place. Might probably not the other guy because he didn't drop any weapons, and the supply drop's actually coming down very close. So what I'm gonna do is go to this house over here. Just relax. Gonna hold the spot down near the supply drop so I can pick people off coming near it. And a lot of the loot routes that I'm doing, they're very what's the word I'm trying to say? Oh, you have to adapt. Is what I'm trying to say. You have to adapt to whatever's being thrown your way. I thought I heard a person. But you have to adapt very quickly to what's being thrown your way. So if the circle's not, where it needs to be, if the circle's far away, then you're gonna have to change up your route. But the landing spot is very important. So the landing spot is the one thing that doesn't really change. I mean, unless you have a certain preference for somewhere. But I like to choose landing spots that have a lot of options and a lot of surrounding areas where you can get good loot. And this rally is one of those spots because then you're close to prison, you're close to Moisture Mire, you're close to a lot of different I'm gonna get rid of this machine gun actually for that. That's not what I want. I want to build a wall quickly. So I have to be careful coming out of this because I'm assuming a lot of people saw that the supply drop landed here, and there will be people heading over here. So I have to be very careful about where I go. But I have 100 shield, so I should be pretty safe. And I am heading towards Moisture Mire now. If you guys don't know, there is a tree in the middle of Moisture Mire. I think there's one tree that has multiple chest spawn locations at it, and there's another one that has other two that have one chest spawn location. And obviously this doesn't happen every time. It's just a location that they can possibly spawn at. Oops. And no one really lands here because of all the mud and how long it takes to travel anywhere. Easiest way to spot if someone's been here is if there's a bunch of planks going from one side to the other, which there isn't right now. Another way is to just look at where all the loot is. Usually there's loot on all these islands right here. And if there isn't, most likely either... Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. You're gonna have to blow faster than that, buddy. That's one of those spots where... I got lucky. Not gonna lie, I got lucky there. This guy didn't know how to aim. And, the 100 shield saved me, honestly. And he also didn't know how to build for some reason. He took a very long time on that part. Trying to open up this chest. Hopefully I get another shield potion out of it. I do. Nice. What I'm gonna do from here is I'm gonna try to get out of this. Because that's really, I just wanted to check the, oh, one guy just ran away from me. I just wanted to check that middle tree, because that is a, very good chest spawn location. And as I was saying in the last video, if you do see a tree, like the one in the middle, there'll probably be a chest spawn location there as well. It's just something that the developers put into the game, but don't know if it was intentional or not. Real quick, I'm gonna drink my shield potions here. There's a little bit of cover. And what they did was all the chest spawn locations. There's only like a few few places where they can spawn. And by that I mean there's... Hold on, I'm trying to figure out where this guy went. I'm gonna stick to the edge of the map. He might be hiding in a bush. I don't want to really risk it. Random patch of grass there. About what I was trying to say is that, as I always said in the last video, I'm gonna try to explain it better because last time I did struggle. But what happens is, as you can see when you play the game, there are only a few models of houses and structures that have chests in them, right? So, for example, let's take a... I think someone just destroyed that tree, or I don't know what happened there. Well, okay, so let's take the blue house with the basement, right? If you have one of those blue houses with the basement, you will know where the chest spawns are. They don't change, unless they don't spawn in, obviously, then there's no chest there to take. But if there's a chest there, they spawn in the same exact spot all the time. All the weapons drop in the exact same spot. And the house layout also does not change. So that carries over to the tree in the middle of Moist Mire and basically any other structure in this game. So if you see something that... hold on, just I'm gonna skip it real quick. If you see anything that looks similar to where a place where you found a chest before, there is a decent chance that there is a chance of a chest spawning there. And that's how a lot of people actually find their chest spawn locations, because they look at something and they think, oh, I found a chest here before, and then they check it again, and like they did last time, they find another chest. So it's very easy process that I don't think a lot of people notice, surprisingly. Okay, so what? Yeah, you just see those stairs get destroyed, or is that just me? I see him to my right. It's kind of a far shot to take. But I do need a sniper, so I'm gonna rush him. Does this guy have a picture? Okay. Sniper to my left as well. Did he hit him? I don't think he did. Got him. That guy's building a base over there. Yeah, they're shooting to my left as well. No, not that. Okay. We're good. What I want to do is try to get inside a contained area like this house. Just because it's somewhere that I can kind of maintain all angles at. Well, that was not a good decision. Is that a scar I see? It is. I won't take that med kit just because. This guy obviously knows I'm down here. I'm making a lot of noise. I kind of do want to scare him and be a little sneaky. He obviously isn't all the way up top because there would be stairs if he was all the way up top, unless he has stairs in the bedroom and he broke the ceiling, but he didn't make enough noise for that to happen. He's shooting at something. Or he's getting shot at, one of the two. That was not a good idea. I'm kind of stuck in between two people. So I heard him jump, so I'm thinking he either jumped out of the house or he's inside the house and he's just jumping up and down trying to find a better angle to find someone at. And the reason I didn't loot that guy over there is because well, the reason I didn't loot him is because you can hear people when they loot. That's what I'm trying to pay attention for. So now I know where this guy is. I'm not in a very safe area right now. I don't feel very safe here. Okay, there's 3 other people left. One's there, one's to my left. Where's the other guy at? Go over to him. I'm gonna have to go now. While he's busy. So I have to go towards him anyways. Well, oof, okay, that was a close one. Thank God I had 100 shield, or else I wouldn't have won that. Whew, okay. I'm sorry for not talking at the end of that. I'm sorry, guys. I was just very concentrated on what I was doing. So basically, what I was trying to do was play very smart at the end because I knew where both the people were, and I decided that the guy in the bigger fort, the big metal one, was a bigger threat just because he obviously had a metal fort, while the other guy had a wooden one, and I had a legendary RPG. So I thought I had a better chance of taking on the kid with the wooden fort because my legendary RPG would take it down faster, and I also had 100 shield and everything. And the guy in the metal fort was also preoccupied with someone else. So while he was preoccupied with that and not really paying attention to his surroundings, I came up and I obviously killed him, took his med kit. You saw all of that. And then I immediately ran towards the other guy because the circle was closing in and he was still building for some reason, which is a mistake on his part. Because when he should have realized that it was a 1v1, and since the circle is closing in, the person's going to be getting closer and closer to his base. So he should have stopped building or built with a stronger material like brick or metal. If he didn't have that, then he should have just stopped building and try to see where I was. Because he just saw that one of them, two people died. Well, the guy in the middle base just killed someone else, and I killed the guy in the middle base. And he should have realized that with a 1v1 situation and where the circle is around his base, he should have stopped building and started looking for people. And when I started shooting RPGs, he should have stopped building then as well and started trying to run away or trying to build a new base or trying to kill a person shooting the RPGs, obviously. And as you saw when he fell down, he was still building, which is why I immediately just started shooting at him. Because if he had like another gun, like a Scar or something else, a bit more, medium range, I would have played it a bit more cautiously. When he fell down, I might have started building because I had a lot of material from people I've killed, and through that process, I would have probably won or I would have lost. But you just have to play very smart, and the last two guys in the game did not play very smart. Um, those are two very important things when you play the game. You have to be very observant of your surroundings, which the guy in the middle fort was not, and the guy in the wooden little base was pretty oblivious as well to what was going on. Uh, uh, but yeah, that was my loot route video. It wasn't very centered around loot routes this time because I realized that the landing location is the main focus of where you want to where you're going to get all your loot initially, and then after that you're just going to have to kill people and take their loot. Um, but loot routes is what, as I'm calling this series, is basically where you land and then the places you can go afterwards to find better loot that aren't searched, and which is why I choose kind of the outskirts of the map, like the little houses that you can run to back and forth very quickly, because those places usually aren't very heavy populated with other teams or other people, and you have a good good chance of finding good loot without taking damage or dying right off the bat. And obviously, those are things that people, don't want to have to deal with whenever they play a game. Personally, I get very mad when I come into a game and I die immediately. I mean, I know it's not a long process to start up a new one, but it does get very frustrating if it happens continuously. So this series is to try to help those people out. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video.